What's up, guys? This is GC Off-Road. Now today we're going to be starting a new project on the Jeep. So I've been looking around online for ideas on projects to do to the Jeep, and come across some rub rails that I really liked. I like the look of them. There's a couple companies that make them. You've got the full panel armor that's got the rub rail built in, and then they've got the strips that go along the side right below the back window. It's just got the rail on it. I really like the way those look, and I'm wanting to add them to the Jeep. So picked up some metal. I got about 40 feet of round tubing and about 20 feet of flat strip, and we're going to make a set for this Jeep. Now, like I said, there's a lot of companies that make them, and they're not overly priced, but for both sides, if I was to order it off eBay, for example, the company selling them gets like $200 for the pair of them. You got to drill the holes and all, mount it up. And before you do that, you got to finish it. I've got all the tools I need to bend pipe, cut it, so I figure I would go ahead and try to make my own, see how cost effective it would be. The metal that I bought, as far as the tubes go, it was in 4-foot sections. It was just kind of leftover scrap. It's 1.5 inch diameter, 13 gauge. I would rather have like something along the lines of 11 gauge, a little bit thicker. It's the equivalent of 1/8 inch. But 13 gauge should work for what I'm going to do for it. Worst case scenario, if I smack something that hard, it bends the tube or dents it, and I make another one. I'm going to go ahead and round up all the tools that I'll be needing, and we'll get started. So the rub rails I'll be making will go right below the window. It'll go from the back tail light over to the passenger side rear door. I'll be making the base out of 1/8 inch thick by 4 inch wide hot rolled strip, and then I will bend the tubes and weld them straight onto it. Now there's a bit of a contour to it, so I'll have to take that into account when I'm building it. Once I get the tube welded onto the base, then we'll drill a bunch of holes in the edges of it every so many inches. And I've got a rivet nut tool, and I'll have to come back, drill holes down through here about every 6 inches or so, and we'll install the rib nuts into it. Then I'll be able to just screw the armor on and off. Grinding, welding, and I've got the first side made up. This is for the passenger side. I've still got to finish making the other one. I've got its plate cut out, tube bent. I got to cut a couple of gussets for it, but yeah, I just ran out of welding wire, so I'm gonna have to make a run to town, pick up some more so I can finish this project. But I'll go ahead and show y'all what this side's turned out like. So here's what that side looks like. I had a little bit of lifting in this side of the tab, so I'm just going to get the hammer and kind of bend it inwards a little bit. That way it don't pull so hard on the body panel when I go to tighten it down. But all in all, it's turned out good so far. I've got to go through with the flap disc, got to clean up some of the welds and clean all the spatter off of it. Then it'll be ready to test fit. Drill all the holes out so I can mount it to the body panel, and then I'll drill the holes in the body panel, add the rivet nuts inside of it, then I'll paint it and install it. Alright guys, so I just got the rub rail test fitted. Fits pretty good. Got a couple more holes drilled to get it bolted all the way on, but it's starting to rain on me, so I'm gonna have to postpone finishing the driver's side until tomorrow. But I'll go ahead and show y'all how this turned out. Here you see I've got it just kind of loosely fitted on right now. It's not tightened all the way down. I put a quick coat of paint on it because it started raining, and it let up for a minute, so I went ahead and got the holes marked out, got them drilled down into it. See, there's a brush off the metal sticking to it. They're gonna come back off after I get everything fitted and, you know, tighten down and make sure it's gonna work right. I already committed to it though. I drilled the holes in the rear body panel, and yeah, they're getting put on. It's starting to rain a little harder. I'm gonna have to get the welders and grinders and stuff, get them all put up before everything gets wet. But there's this week's project. I like it. I think it turned out pretty good. I've still got a little bit to do to it, but it's just drilling a couple extra holes and getting everything tightened down to where it fits like it's supposed to. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook and Instagram at GC Off-Road.